What's up, everybody? This is the Good Kraken podcast, and I am one of your esteemed hosts, Ernell Pearson, alongside the inevitable one, Devin Stanford. How you doing, baby?
Doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm big hype out here. I'm not drinking a Truly today. I am drinking sparkling ice from Winco.
Ooh,
You know,
look at you taking care of your liver. Some sparkling ice.
I know. Get that kidney nice and cleaned out. I don't wanna, but that's fine. That's fine.
That's how it goes, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Devin, I heard today that you took the day off from your day job.
Yeah.
What kind of fun stuff did you fill your day with instead?
Had to clear my head, so I did it all with a lot of gaming. So
fuck yeah,
played
dude.
some Nier Automata, some more Halo Wars, played some more Outer Worlds. What else did I play? I went back into Call of Duty Cold War for a minute. Just need some mindless stuff.
Wow, today
and
was
played some PUBG too.
Oh wow, dude, you went deep.
Yeah,
you went real deep, man. That is heavy.
Yeah, as one would say, I went in there.
you went in it. You went deep in the motherfucking paint, dude. I actually have a quick question for you. So
yeah,
you're now playing Nier Automata. Are you playing that with intent to play the most recent Nier remaster that had just come out?
Yeah, I am. I've had so many people already tell me very good things about Nier Automata, especially, our boy Island Style. He talked it up a bunch with us a few weeks ago.
Yep.
I had an old roommate who played through it and loved it. So I'm just taking a crack at it. Square Enix published it. I love a lot of things that Square does.
Yeah.
So
we're both big Square fans, dude. Let me know how that goes, because I've been wanting to play it myself too. Like, that was something that I had on my backlist for quite a while now that I definitely needed to check out. So, and you and I have a pretty damn identical taste in video games when it comes to like third person story, like narrative driven games. And so if you enjoy it, there's no damn way that I'm not going to enjoy it myself too,
Yeah, I'm playing it through Game Pass on console right now. So I'm just going to double check here and see if it's in Game Pass on PC.
Yeah. Double check.
Because if it is, I highly recommend picking it up on there and just giving it a shot. Even if you don't finish it, at least try it.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I will definitely give that a shot, because I mean, like, dude, like, I got such a soft spot for narrative-driven games, especially ones that are as beautiful as dudes like Kai and like Mike have been telling us for forever now to dive into. So, what's the result? What do you got?
The app is running kind of slow right now.
That's okay. We'll come back to it, because tonight we're not actually talking about Nier Automata. Tonight we're talking about the 2021 Oscars winners, a new Ratchet and Clank character, and our Mortal Kombat review, because this is the Good Kraken podcast, a show for nerdy marginalized peoples, giving you the video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear every Tuesday and Saturday at 7 p.m. and 1 p.m. respectively. If you are watching live, like Devin's got it loaded up again. We got Chunkage, I believe. You can submit questions and topics at tinyurl.com/GK submissions to be a part of this show. If you're having a good time so far, you can watch us record this show live and ad-free by subscribing right here at twitch.tv/goodkrakenshow. If you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime. We would love for you to give that to us to help us keep pushing content out for all of you at home, and eventually quit our day jobs, because we hate doing this and working day jobs.
It's so true.
Yeah, I hate it. If you've emptied your pockets for the latest and greatest in entertainment, that is totally fine. You can support us by going to our YouTube channel, by clicking the link in the About section of our Twitch page and clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there. Devin, Let's do a little bit of planner work before we dive into the news here. Our episode with our new bestest friend, Wreck-It Raven, is out now alongside with our official Falcon and Winter Soldier review with Genesee Gabrielle of the Let's Get Bitchin' podcast. Now on YouTube and podcast services, you can find those there on anything that you find good Kraken on. To kick off our Asian American Pacific Island Heritage Month starting for May. On May 1st, this Saturday, we are joined by Sledge 315, one of the founders and owners of the Virus Co. clothing brand, a clothing brand that I have been following for the better part of about 3-4 years now. They are awesome. Sledge is dope. He's a sick guy. I am super stoked to have him on the show and pick his brain a little bit all about, his video game love and how much Rust he plays and what it's like doing Virus these days, starting up his own E-team and shit. This Thursday, me and Devin here, and hopefully we can get Raven in on this too. This Thursday, we're going to be streaming some First Class Trouble. And we are, in fact, looking for some more people who would like to join us right here at twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you are interested, please give us a whisper, give us messages, hit up our Discord. We are, I think it's like 6 people that we need for a party. We would just love for you guys to come in and hang out, come play some video games, so it'll be a good time. My dude, let's get into the news here. Our first news thing, there was a whole ass bunch of stuff that got talked about with the Oscars last night, I believe it was. Mm-hmm. And there's some pretty interesting stuff here. I didn't want to put in like an entire article because really the only thing that we care about are the results, the winners here, okay? So what I'm going to do, instead of giving us an article to read off, I'm just going to read off the award itself and who won said award. And then we will talk about it right after, my friend. So first off, we got Best Original Screenplay was won by Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman, which I've been meaning to watch. I need to watch that damn movie. It looks so good. It looks so good. Best Adapted Screenplay was won by Christopher Hampton and Florian Zeller for The Father. Best International Feature was Another Round. Best Supporting Actor was Daniel Kaluuya for Judas and the Black Messiah. Best Makeup and Hairstyle, Jamaica Wilson, Mia Neal, Sergio Lopez Rivera for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Best Costume Design went to Anne Roth for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Best Director went to Chloe Zhao for Nomad Land. Hell yes, let's go. Best Sound went to Jamie Bocht, I believe that's how that's pronounced. Nicholas Becker, Philip Blod, Carlos Cortez, and Michelle Kutelenk for Sound of Metal, which is a really good movie. Best live action short film goes to Trevon Free and Martin Desmond Rowe for Two Distant Strangers. Best animated short film goes to Michael Govier and Will McCormick for If Anything Happens, I Love You. Best animated feature film winner was Soul. Good film.
Yeah. Talk about a tearjerker.
Best documentary short subject was Colette, which actually, fun fact, that is the short documentary done by Respawn, the development team that did Jedi Fallen Order and Apex. They won a fucking Oscar last night.
That's amazing.
Devin, let's fucking go.
Dude, I feel so out of touch. I have not heard of a lot of these, to tell you the truth.
No, that's fine. That's fine. A lot of these, like, because the pandemic hit, a lot of these didn't really get the light that they were, hoping to see. So, best documentary feature was My Octopus Teacher. Best visual effects went to Tenet. Best supporting actress was Yoon Young-jung for Minari. Best production designer, Donald Graham Burt. Jan Pascal and Mank, for Mank, sorry. Best cinematography went to Eric Messerschmidt for Mank. Best film editing went to Mikkel E.G. Nielsen for Sound of Metal. Best original score went to Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross, and John Batiste for Soul. Yes, that is correct. That is 9 Inch Nails, Trent Reznor. Best original song was Fight for You from Judas and the Black Messiah. Best picture went to Nomadland. Best actress went to Frances McDormand for Nomadland. And best actor went to Anthony Hopkins for The Father.
Talk about a actor finally getting some official Oscar recognition.
Oh man, Anthony
Anthony
Hopkins.
Hopkins.
Anthony
Yeah.
Hopkins, a fucking king. Can we talk about our boy Daniel Kaluuya though? Our boy,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
fucking, you know, the mans of the one true warrior, protector of T'Challa, our king, Black Panther. You know,
Oh yeah.
he's
Yeah.
done some really great stuff. He definitely deserves that award. Like he's done some really
Mhm.
great shit. I'm
I've heard
interested in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom because that was one of, I believe, if not the last movie that Chadwick Boseman did.
mhm.
Um,
I, I'm pretty sure it is.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
also heard very good things about Judas and the Black Messiah. Yeah. I really,
Hmm.
really need to watch that.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
the same thing as Promising Young Woman is a movie that I've been meaning to watch forever, and I
My
just haven't yet for some reason.
my sister's gonna be so mad at me when she watches this because that is a movie that her and I were planning on watching like a fucking minute ago, and it just never came to be. It just never happened.
Yeah.
Soul, amazing. A lot of these movies are really good. I'm not surprised that Tenet won it for best visual effects. I'm a little surprised they didn't get more accolades because I feel like yeah, I feel like Tenet, you know, and any movie that has to do with Nolan usually has way more attention on it from this. But
Hmm.
my heart goes out to Yoon Yoo Jung for Minari being best supporting actress. I haven't watched Minari yet, and that's one that I feel like I need to hop on like ASAP.
Same here.
Um,
Same here.
but if you
Like I said,
haven't, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I haven't seen a lot of these movies yet, and it's one of the first times in recent memory that I can think of that I haven't seen like at least like 70% of Oscar nominated
Right,
movies. You know?
right, yeah. It's well. One thing I will tell you is a good place to start would actually be Sound of Metal. That movie, it fucked me up a little bit watching it
Hmm.
because it's about a metal musician who is losing his hearing, and as someone that has unilateral deafness, it touched a really sore
Hmm.
spot in my heart, and man, that movie is goddamn phenomenal. I really, oh man, so I think you and I just need to make a list and just go through and just
Yeah.
watch some of these damn movies, man, because this,
Yeah.
even Nomadland I heard was really good. I never actually even heard of The Father, honestly.
Neither have I.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no, I've actually been meaning to watch The Sound of Metal. I do remember seeing he's the drummer and he
yes.
starts to lose his hearing. I kind of like you. I have tendonitis, so every now and then I get a very loud ringing high pitch frequency noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so I can kind of relate with that. Also being a musician too, so
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think I
Yep.
need to watch that.
It is. This list is bonkers just by looking at it. Just like so many of these movies that I've like heard about, and even ones that we haven't heard about.
Mm.
Like,
Oh, it's
God,
Amazon.
what Judas?
No, Sound of Metal. It's Amazon original movie.
Yes, it is. It is. Definitely start there for sure, man. Because it's free, so why the fuck not? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But make sure you grab like a hand towel or something so you can fucking cry into it. Because that movie's sad as shit. It's got some real heavy parts in that damn movie, dude.
Why did you tell
Yeah.
me this?
Yep. 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 Yep.
Alright.
So Devin, I think that's pretty good for the Oscar winners. I mean, like, we can talk on about, some of the kind of problematic details a little bit about, the whole Chadwick Boseman ordeal. I don't know if you've seen anybody talking about this with like the NFT art that got sold of Chadwick Boseman, and he kind of just didn't really get any recognition for his work in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. But obviously the Oscars have always had some really problematic shit over the
Mhm.
years, so it's like
Yep.
I can't say that any of us are really surprised by something like that. It's just kind of nice to see, some of these winners I'm pretty stoked about.
Yeah. It's good to see more representation as like for winners, especially
Mhm.
because I mean, let's be honest, a lot of the Oscars is like old white guy, old white guy, old white
Oh
guy.
yeah, dude. Well, I mean,
you
like
know?
even like Chloe Zhao, like
Mhm.
winning Best Director, the first
Mhm.
Asian woman to win Best Director
Mm-hmm.
twice now.
Yep.
And phenomenal. Oh my god, that makes my heart fucking sore, dude. I am super stoked about that. So, you know, next time that we see the Oscars, hopefully it won't be through a pandemic's years worth of movies, and we'll actually have seen some of these damn films that they're talking about. But until then, Devin, do you want to take this next news story for me?
Yeah. So we had a new character that is playable introduced in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. This comes from Marco Vito Odo at Collider. All right. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart will be released in less than 2 months, but the PlayStation 5 exclusive keeps teasing the next generation action platformer with a trailer that presents a new protagonist. Rivet, a female Lombax from another dimension, was already briefly shown in a previous trailer, but the new trailer shows us Rivet comes with her own set of skills, which could add a lot of diversity to Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart's gameplay. In this Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart trailer, we will see the evil Dr. Nefarious teleport the heroic duo to another dimension, one ruled by the villain, which leads to Ratchet and Clank getting separated. While Ratchet tries to escape Dr. Nefarious and find his robotic friend, Clank meets a new heroine, Rivet. Even if it's less than 2 minutes long, the trailer shows that Rivet has her own way of dodging enemies while shooting every evildoer that crosses her path. The heroine also carries a huge hammer that packs quite a punch. We also get to see some of the highly detailed levels of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and even a couple of boss fights are teased. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is being developed by Insomniac Games as a sequel to its 2016's Ratchet and Clank reimagining. Released exclusively on the PlayStation 4. Ratchet and Clank received a free update that allowed the game to run in 4K on the PlayStation 5. Rift Apart, though, was designed from scratch to test the power of the PS5, which means the results are even more impressive. So, if I had a PS5, I would be so much more stoked about this because I remember playing the old school Ratchet and Clank multiplayer with my brother. And those games are wacky and they're fun and they're super colorful and vibrant and they just have insane weapons. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Borderlands in that sense where it has all the different, powered weapons that do weird things.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what this game does. I hope I can get my hands on it. What about you?
I am really stoked to play this game. I actually never really got into Ratchet and Clank. Also, for our listeners at home, I am playing the trailer underneath us right now on stream, so you guys can get a chance to look at that if you are viewing the video itself. But I've never gotten into Ratchet and Clank because I was always more of a Jak and Daxter kid when these games are starting to blow up, and so that was the direction that I led. But this shit looks beautiful. Devin, I don't know if you're fucking looking at this.
Oh yeah, no, I'm looking at it.
Dude, oh my god, man.
You can definitely see a lot of that ray tracing coming through with the lighting effects too, especially when it showed the sun and you can see the way that it glared and illuminated with those light rings. The technical standing of this game looks great. The textures, the environments, the biomes that they go to, the different worlds that they travel between.
Yeah,
I definitely want to play it. It, like you said, I was also a Jak and Daxter guy.
Yep.
This makes me hope that somehow they get somebody at Naughty Dog to do a new Jak and Daxter game.
We're
because
begging
that story
you.
is not done.
I know, dude. Just looking at this fucking trailer, man. Imagine what. It makes me excited because just thinking about what video games are going to be. Moving forward further into this next generation. Devin, oh my god, man, I am so damn hype on video games, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing the shit out of Ratchet and Clank, even though I've never really been into Ratchet and Clank games ever in my entire life, but I am way fucking down anyways, I'm so damn down. It's really exciting to me too to talk about this announcement specifically because I feel like them going into this Ratchet and Clank game coming out, PlayStation needed some way to give more incentive for people to come to the PS5. And if there's anything that I know, it's that Ratchet and Clank is a very beloved franchise. It's a very beloved franchise. And what a better way to try to push people towards coming back and letting them know, like, hey, this is not going to be the same experience you've had already. We have new characters, we have new weapons, it looks fucking beautiful. Check this out. You know, like it's outstanding. I love shit like this, man. I really do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I want to play it. Like I said, it makes me want to see more games like from that era come back. You know, Jack and Dexter, Sly Cooper. I want to see more of that. You know, we got new Crash Bandicoot. You know,
yeah,
so,
we did. And imagine what the next Crash Bandicoot's gonna look like, dude. I am so amped, man. I'm so amped. Well, what are some more of those games that you like? That you feel don't get enough like love and attention that you'd love to have come back.
Well, as an Xbox guy, definitely looking for Banjo-Kazooie.
Ooh, yeah.
I know. Microsoft stole that from Nintendo when they purchased Rare.
Yeah,
but a lot of people are asking for it. A lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Freaking you know, Sly Cooper was a really good one. Maybe a new Spyro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
another Spyro would be fun. I'm gonna see your Spyro and Banjo, and I'm going to raise you Croc.
I don't think I ever played Croc.
Oh, you never played Croc?
I vaguely remember it. Look it up. I vaguely remember it.
That was a PlayStation like third-person adventure, like little cartoony game just like this that never got big at all, and I wish it fucking did.
It was on Game Boy. I think the last release was on Game Boy in 2000. I remember this. Dude, do you remember Gex the Gecko?
Yes, I fucking do. Holy shit, I didn't think anybody else remembered that damn game, dude.
I played that game. I remember it was like a parody of James Bond.
Oh yeah, Gex was good, dude. Gex was real good. Yeah. Oh my god, man. Yeah, no, I mean, to hop back into talking about like Ratchet and Clank here, like it's really cool that they were able to take this IP, this game itself, and like you don't ever really think that it's like the like super cartoony like animated games that are going to be blowing people away moving into the next generation push, but like just I mean like we just saw in the trailer, it's like this game looks fucking magnificent. Just like looking at it, like, and then on top of that, adding in like the haptic feedback that you're gonna have on like the PlayStation 5, it's just like, you know, it's gonna be fucking incredible to experience this damn game, dude. It really is. You know, and so I'm super stoked about it. With that said, another game that's gonna be super fucking dope to experience, my dude, is Apex Legends and their new damn arena mode. And apparently it's a blend of a tactical shooter and a battle royale. This comes from Austin Goslin from Polygon. I did condense this a little bit because it's a bit of a big read, so let's kind of go through this here. It reads like this: the mode pits two teams of 3 against each other in a round-based competition. The only way to win a round is to kill every member of the opposing team. Arena's matches take place on a specifically designed maps, including a few that repurpose some of Apex Legends' most popular locations. At the beginning of each match, every player selects a legend to play as, just like you normally do before a Battle Royale match. Each round begins with a buy phase, similar to what you might find in Counter-Strike Global Offensive or Valorant. During which you can use credits to purchase weapons, upgrades, healing items, and your Legends abilities. Unlike other tactical shooters, your inventory gets wiped after each round, so teams don't get massive advantages from round to round. Each of the individual rounds also has a slowly encroaching circle, just like Apex Legends Battle Royale mode, which acts as a time limit for the round. Even the round-based format lets you adapt your strategy to the enemies you're playing. In some matches, you may decide to send one squad mate to provide cover with the sniper rifle or the game's new Bocek bow, while the other two charge in. Other times, you might decide that sticking together is the best play to catch your enemy off guard. And that's without even getting into the strategies around using Legends abilities and ultimates and how best to combine them. Respawn is committed to supporting arenas as its own separate mode. The developer sets its plans to add a ranked queue for arenas sometime after launch, and it will continue to keep an eye on balance for legends and weapons in the mode as well. Apex Legends Arenas mode will be released as part of the game's new Apex Legends Legacy update, which is set to go live on May 4th. How fucking hyped are you on this, dude?
I actually just re-downloaded Apex on my PC today. So I hope you do the same here soon.
I am probably gonna download it right after we get done with the show, to be honest, and I'll let it download while I play some more Resident Evil 7. You know what I mean? Because Devin, here's the deal, dude. I watched some of the trailers that they've been putting out the past week or so for this new mode thing, and let me tell you, dude, I have never been so sold on fucking Apex in my life. This promotional stuff they've been doing has gone so hard, dude. It's so hard. I am amped to play this damn game and see if it can actually finally like hook me into it.
I am so here for it, my friend. I am so here for it. Apex is actually one of my more favored BRs in any case, just because I fell in love with the Titanfall universe, especially with Titanfall 2. The first one was okay, but Titanfall 2, that's a great game.
Yeah.
But dude, it's gonna be fun. I'm just glad that they're integrating more Titanfall into this. It's cool to see them expanding on game modes, more maps, weapons. And this game's free. This is a free to play game.
Right, that's the best part.
On every platform. Don't play it on Switch.
So I've
tried it. It's terrible.
Yeah,
it's so bad, and it's crossplay too. It's like you almost have a slight advantage on Switch, but also your game does not run that well because there's no texturing on Switch. And I tried this out. There's like in places that there would be bushes on, PS4 or Xbox or PC. There's no bushes on Switch, so you can see people hiding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's so damn funny, dude. Yeah, man. I mean, like, is this gonna be a day one thing for you? Like, you think like on May 4th you're gonna be in the shit to win the shit? Like,
I'm definitely gonna play at least a couple games. Also, the first episode of the Bad Batch drops that day, so
yeah.
So I'll definitely be playing around.
A both, yeah, for sure. That's a Wednesday, I believe, too, right?
I think so.
I think that's a Wednesday.
May the 4th be with you.
Tuesday. It's a Tuesday.
Yeah,
okay.
Every reset, every new thing, it's always Tuesday now.
I know. Damn it. But that's okay. We will try to make the time for it for sure, either before our show, after a show, or both, one of the two. But
during the show, maybe we'll do a combined gameplay stream.
Yeah, something like that. We'll figure that shit out as we go. But in the meantime, Devin, dude, have you been playing or watching anything new, man? Let's move into our second segment here.
Oh, I played a lot of games. I'm going to start with Nier Automata.
Cool.
So that game is really fun. It has a Devil May Cry style gameplay mechanic. I mean, you got your heavy hit, you got your light hit, you have a gun, you get a special ability skill, and you're just slicing up robots. And my favorite thing about it is the game will switch between like an arcade style shooter where you're flying through the air, going side to side, shooting enemies and projectiles that are being shot at you. And then it will switch into like a 360 degree motion where you're getting shot at and enemies are coming from all different angles. So it's kind of like a twin stick shooter. And then it will change into just a regular third person action game. And then it'll change into a side scroller / platformer. And then it'll do it all over again. It just constantly changes through all these different mechanics. And it does it like effortlessly too. And it's definitely got that weird anime, like Final Fantasy, like with a slight hint of Kojima in it. Okay. I recommend it. I'm probably only about 6 hours in, but I'm loving it so far. it's hitting that sweet spot that I haven't played in a while. You know what I
Damn,
mean?
man. Damn. Yeah, I gotta, you know what? I'm gonna tweet at Mike right now and ask him. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. It is on Game Pass on PC, by the way. I just downloaded it on PC,
Yeah,
which it's
yeah.
really cool because it'll let me use my save data from console on PC as well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I
um,
still need to get damn Xbox Game Pass, man. I still need to get it.
it
To
is
figure that
so
out.
worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's only like $6 a month on PC, and I
Is it? That's it?
yeah, yeah, it's
What?
only $6 a month, and you have like there's like over 200 games on there. Let me see. I'm gonna look up the count right now.
Okay,
So,
okay,
but
okay.
while I'm doing that, I also I played some PUBG. I only played 2 rounds of it on console. It's PUBG, man. you know,
Right, right.
yeah, it's PUBG. I don't know what else to say. The last round I was playing, it was on the snow map. I was running around. I was in a firefight with somebody. We're running around rocks, like shooting at each other from across the field. And of course, somebody else from another building sniped me and took me out. You know what I mean?
Classic.
It's
Classic. Yeah.
PUBG. I'm lucky to get more than 1 or 2 kills nowadays. Um, but that's pretty fun. Played a couple of matches of Halo Wars 2.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that game's all always fun to play, especially like when you're almost losing and then you just bring it back.
Right,
Um,
right, right, right.
uh, Played some more Outer Worlds. Got onto another planet.
You had a
Um,
gamer's fucking vacation today,
I mean,
dude. I'm
granted, this is over the last few days.
okay,
you
okay,
know?
okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I
Yeah.
was saying, did you
Uh,
fit this all into 12 hours? Jesus Christ. You're
um,
like, 45 minutes, that's up. We're done with that.
right?
Oh, 45 minutes. You're just tossing controllers and shit all over your body. Oh, fuck. I spent too much time on PUBG. I gotta move to Halo Wars. I gotta start Halo.
Oh,
I gotta start
loading screen
Halo.
on Xbox.
Where's my
Switch.
Game
Oh,
Boy?
shit, that loading
Where's my
screen was too
fucking Game
fast.
Boy?
All right, I'm gonna do this Pokemon battle real quick. Oh, loading screen time.
Where's my Wii? I need my Wii. Where's my Wii? Oh my god,
Oh
dude.
my god. Other than that, I've been listening to a lot of music lately as well,
Yeah,
and I've been listening to
like
this band
Backstreet
called.
Boys, right?
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
I've been listening to this band called Loathe, and they're a UK-based metalcore band,
Yes, they fucking
and they're
are.
on Sharptone Records. They got a couple of records out, and they are just such a good band. It sounds if you are into anything melodic and drony, but also just love, bang your head, smashing stuff like heavy music, I highly recommend them. They kind of sound almost like Deftones meets like um I don't know, Traders or or something like that, or
Right, right,
Kublai
right.
Khan. It's very good, very talented band. They're self produced. I'd recommend people check them out. For watching, um, I watched Mortal Kombat 3 times, and we're
Holy
about to talk
shit.
about that in a second.
Yeah, we are. Holy
uh,
shit, you watched a lot. Wow.
yeah, so I watched it once on my own on release. I watched it with my parents when while we were doing a barbecue, and I watched it again today.
Oh my god, dude. Like the whole
Yeah,
thing from tobacco?
yeah, yeah. I just made a salad and sat down and watched it and hung out with my dog. It was great.
I mean, that's a damn chore and a half,
Yeah.
man. Three
Hey,
times from Mortal
Gucci in
Kombat.
chat's been seeing Loathe and TikTok a lot. Yeah, they're fucking sick, dude. They got them sad boy songs, and they got those I'm gonna be a Kyle break this sheetrock songs as well.
Yeah, they've got some really great stuff, and it's cool too
Mm.
because for Loathe, I actually found them after spending a year jockeying Sleep Token for
Oh yeah.
oh dude, I was front to backing their Sundowning album like
Mhm.
almost every single day for the better part of a year, and Loathe I found and was like, yo, like I didn't think like I could love a band more than I love Sleep Token right now,
Mhm.
and I started front to backing Loads album, dude. Like
Yeah,
there's so much good stuff that they're making, man. So much damn good stuff.
I'm gonna get a little nerdy on the subject of Loath real quick,
Give me the
just
Backstreet
specifically
Boys.
as a good yeah, as a guitar
You
player
are
myself.
my
My
fire,
fire.
the one desire.
Desire.
When
All
I say that I want you
right.
that way, Devin. Chili's.
Welcome to Chile.
Welcome to Chili's.
All
Anyways,
right, all right, all
you're gonna get nerdy about load. You're gonna get
right.
nerdy about load. They got you.
All right, all right. As a guitar player, both of their guitarists play 30-inch baritone Jazzmaster guitars, and one
Oh.
of them plays a Squire Blacktop, and the other plays a Gretsch. And that's how they get those crazy low tunings, but still
Yeah.
sound like kind of twangy.
Yeah,
Um,
because they're on like the low end of like drop
mhm.
F or some shit, aren't they?
I think they're in drop E, which
Ooh,
my band Grudge Match, we actually just wrote an EP in drop E, and we also use a 30-inch baritone Jazzmaster.
bonkers low, dude.
So
Bonkers low. I love it. I
yeah.
love it.
What
Yeah.
about you, man? What have you been playing? What have you been watching? What have you been listening
Oh,
to? I see Larry in the chat. He's been listening to Born of Osiris. Man, I just
I
want to
am.
say fucking down.
Yeah. I am a massive Born of Osiris fan. Not too fond of some of their newer stuff, but Born of Osiris's libraries has been great. But kind of hopping off like the music talk though, really I watched Mortal Kombat a second time. I did not hit 3 times, Devin. I did not hit 3 times. Okay, let's be very fucking clear about that. I am not out of this fucking world like you are, my friend. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I watched Mortal Kombat a second time, and then I played a little bit more Resident Evil 7, because I'm
Hell
needing to
yeah.
get that done before next week. Before next weekend, the following weekend for the game release of Village. So I think I'm just gonna put it on easy mode so I can kind of zoom through the story beats
Mhm.
and stuff. And so I'm kind of been working on that and shit. Um, and
And where are you at so far with
oh,
that? Like,
not very far
yeah,
after you and I
I
have
have the
played.
shotgun now. Is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
where I
I
left
like
off at.
just got it. Um,
Mhm.
And so I have gone back and watched WandaVision with my lovely
Mhm.
partner because them and I, Ashley and I have been um like going through and watching the entirety of MCU content
Uh-huh.
over the course of this past like since winter time basically, and we're finally done with the movies. We're finally caught up to now all we have to watch is Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Ashley fucking loved WandaVision. I am so stoked to show her to show her the
Oh,
wonder that is Falcon and the Winter Soldier, dude.
man, the amount of MCU content you've been taking in, tell me, have you just fallen in love all over with the franchise?
Oh, dude. Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you such a cool like perspective when going back and just rewatching
Mhm.
all of them to think like first off, Iron Man, the first Iron Man movie came out a decade ago.
Yeah, I think like 11 years ago,
Yeah,
right?
like 11, 12
Yeah.
years ago came out, and it still looks impeccable. It
Yeah.
looks amazing for being 12 years fucking old. Dude,
Mhm.
so many of these movies just extravagant. And so I've been really stoked that Ashley has just been just as in love with them as I have been, and so I'm just super amped on that. I'm now amped to show her Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So we're gonna be going over that next weekend. It's gonna be a good time. Um, Other than that, though, I haven't really been playing too much. I've been so busy over the weekend just trying to like get things like ready to
Mhm.
go for us and doing shows and stuff for content and whatnot. I've been going through my whole house binge as well too that I mentioned last week. But most importantly, really, it's just been like rewatching Mortal Kombat and kind of just like Just watching some like extra like videos and shit, like random videos that I've been finding on TikTok because I have fallen into the fucking TikTok hole, man. I'm telling you,
Mm.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's a goddamn trap, and I'm lost. I'm lost in the trap.
I've been following in it pretty hard too. I started following this guy called Boston Being Man, and you can
Oh
totally just
man.
tell it's two dudes just like getting drunk and making dumb videos.
I love it. I love it. And one day it's gonna be you and I'm fucking sure of it. Like we're just
Yeah,
oh
TikTok
man.
is just a wormhole. You know, you get sucked into it and you
Well,
can't get away.
and I blame Ashley. I blame fucking Ashley.
I blame my partner
oh my
Sierra as
god,
well.
man! Ashley was just dumping me with TikTok videos at random times throughout the day, and just like I
Yep.
you know. And at first I was like, okay, like I'll watch it, I'll entertain it, so I can respond to her with a proper response or whatever. And then I like made one.
I haven't gone that far yet.
I made one. I've been promoting Good Kraken on mine.
Okay.
So, let's be real here. I haven't gone out of my way to make a personal video of myself doing something fucking dumb yet. Yet is the key word, because I'm
I
sure
should do that because I do dumb shit all the time. So
that's what I'm saying. I do so much dumb shit between our podcasts, our bands, like our regular personal lives, our day jobs. Like we're doing dumb shit all the fucking time, man. I might as well fucking film it and have some people check it out. You know what I mean? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? God damn
absolutely.
it. And now you and I just gotta start TikToking our bullshit when this pandemic stuff is over. You and I are gonna be all up to the fuckery. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
All
Oh
up to the fuckery, man. We're gonna be making videos about being podcasters, ass naked, drinking Trulies at 1:00 in the afternoon. Because
It's
joke's on
truly
you.
refreshing.
Joke's on you. I'm not even wearing pants right now. I'm not wearing pants right now.
Really?
No, I'm joking. I'm wearing shorts. But,
I was gonna say.
I
I mean, the shorts are technically not pants. They are shorts.
I didn't lie. Yeah. See, that was the the cheat that I had. You know what I mean? Gucci Fupa says I make Twitch TikToks for like 500 or less views, make a TikTok on my fair, and get 100K. So, yeah, the TikTok is a fucking hellscape, man.
Yeah.
It's a damn hellscape. It doesn't make any damn sense, and my soul is lost in it. It's lost.
See, I have our little show mascot Amos, and he is a Doge, so he belongs on TikTok, is what I've heard.
Yeah, you gotta put him on fucking TikTok, man. Get Amos famous. Get Amos TikTok famous. You know what I mean?
Amos famous.
Amos.
Famous
Famous Amos. Yeah, do it. That's his TikTok name, dude. Famous Amos. I love it.
My dog and Grid Kraken. Let's
Oh
go.
yeah, dude. Yeah, entire segment dedicated to Amos. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. With that said, guys, let's go into our highlighting segment of the show today. Everyone, we got some viewers here in the chat too. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
We are here.
Gucci, I see you.
We are here.
Thank you.
Tonight to talk about 2021's Mortal fucking Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I'm so fucking hyped, dog. That movie. Oh my god. Anyways, with a budget of $55 million and a box office so far of $406 million worldwide. That is worldwide, okay? Mortal Kombat is fucking killing it. There's a little bit of trivia for you listeners at home. Some 4 little pieces that I kind of pulled out that I thought were a little bit interesting here. Hiroyuki Sanada tried to prepare for his role as Hanzo Hasashi / Scorpion by playing Mortal Kombat video games. Actually, he says, quote, "Of course I was beaten every time, just losing and losing," he laughed. "But I kept at the games to keep learning the stories, the background, and the characters. It was so much fun," end quote. The idea of seeing Hiro Sanada playing a Mortal Kombat game makes my entire body smile.
Yeah.
Makes my entire
I would love
body
to
smile.
see that. I'd love to see him just button mashed.
Oh fuck. At Raiden's temple, Kano tries to steal an amulet. That amulet belongs to the elder god Shinnok, who's another character in Mortal Kombat.
Mhm.
Another artifact seen is a blue steel fan. And that fan is the personal weapon of the Mortal Kombat warrior Kitana, Melina's twin sibling, which I'm sure you saw the breaking news that a picture of Kitana has been teased on the internet for Mortal Kombat 2.
Mm-hmm.
And she looking like a snack. She looking like a snack, Devin. I'm telling you that right now. Next little piece of trivia here. Max Huang, the gentleman who played as Kung Lao, and actually Ludi Lin, who plays as Liu Kang, were both members of the Jackie Chan stunt team. And they would pitch ideas to make Mortal Kombat's choreography even better. Max Huang even used his background as a stunt team member to retrain himself when adopting Kung Lao's martial arts style, which is very different from his own. No wonder the fucking choreography was so damn good in this movie, because they had Jackie Chan's fucking stunt team doing it. You know what I mean? Hype.
Yeah, like talk about getting like the perfect team for a martial arts movie.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about all the different movies that they've been a part of for him. You know what I mean? And all that knowledge and that ability that they brought to that table, just whew.
Makes me hot to trot thinking about it, my dude. The last little piece of trivia here for you guys at home. The Red Band trailer has clocked 116 million views in its first week, becoming the biggest Red Band trailer of all time, besting the 4-day mark of Logan and Deadpool 2. Insane. I fucking love it. Devin, I want to start with you. What were your general thoughts on this movie?
So here's the first thing I'm going to say. The movie was slightly cheesy, but so are the games. And I loved it. I was there for it. The digital effects were actually very good. It's very inspired after the video games. The fatalities that they showed within the game, also very good. And you know, if you could excuse me, there is some tomfoolery going on outside. I'm going to shut a door.
Oh,
So
yes.
Just give me 2 seconds.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, chat.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. Gucci Fupa here. It says, what is a Nordic priest saying? Finish him. I love, okay, look, I'm a dad, so I have to like stupid ass jokes. Like, that's a Gucci. Thank you so much for dropping that on us, because that made my day a million times better. Devin, did you see Gucci's little Mortal Kombat joke he put in the chat?
Does Nordic priest sing? Finish him.
Amazing.
I love you.
Amazing. Anyways, back to it though.
Yeah.
Continue.
So the action was great. The choreography was great. Sonya Blade was a little dull. Kung Lao was great. Kano, the actor who played Kano, what's his name? He hit Kano
I got
on the money.
I got you. Keep going.
He hit Kano right on the money. I just loved how a lot of people embraced their characters. Seeing the lore.
Josh Lawson.
He did a good job. He did a very good job.
So fucking good.
I mean, Kano is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he played a piece of shit great.
Right. And
the chemistry between Hanzo and Bihan and showing the history and everything, I felt like they could have done a lot more with it, but I still really enjoyed what I saw. Seeing a lot of the moves from the video games implemented into the movie as well was really, really cool.
But before you go any further, let's just make sure that we're clear. We're going to do spoiler free first. And then after we kind of give off some general thoughts and stuff, we will let everyone in the chat know when it's going to be spoiler filled, so we don't ruin anything for you guys. So anyways, sorry to interrupt. Continue.
Oh, no problem. Especially they show this part in the trailer when Sub-Zero does his ice wall where he throws Hanzo Scorpion through it and everything, and that's just straight out of the video game. I really enjoyed that. Characters design was good, costumes were good. Still kind of like, who the fuck is Cole? but
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Like Scorpion could easily have been the one of the main characters, like more focused on, in my opinion. But it's a good action movie, and I personally will agree with IGN on this and give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
7 out of 10. All right. And just for our listeners at home, we do give a out of 10 rating for good Kraken's official review stuff. So and we kind of average out between our two ratings put together. And so with that said, I'm going to give this movie a 7 out of 10 as well, because this is the most 7-10 fucking movie to come out in the past year. Devin, it's look. All right, guys, listen. All right, listen. Okay, I went on a fucking rant on the internet about this for a quick moment. Just I had a moment of fucking weakness. Okay, and I need you guys at home to understand. Okay, I need you guys to understand just one thing. Shut the fuck up. Holy shit. It's a movie about ninjas and robots and demons and sorcerers and wizards and fucking army soldiers fighting for the safety of fucking Earth. And you guys had the audacity to think that this movie was going to be any more than a fucking 7 anywhere? Anyway, you wanted quality content? Are you out of your fucking mind? That's like going and watching Godzilla vs. Kong and thinking you're gonna get some fucking Christopher Nolan masterpiece out of that fucking movie. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Do you like eat pancakes in the morning and you just put on your big boy pants? You just eat those fucking pancakes? Because that's what big boys do? Fuck off. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Anyways, now that I've gotten that off my chest. This, Devin, look, all right. This movie is some of the most fun I fucking had watching a movie in so long. And I don't know if it was just my nostalgia carrying me throughout the entire 2 hours of this goddamn movie. But even after just watching Godzilla vs. Kong, just some weeks ago, and this movie still, like, we're talking Godzilla versus Kong here. This movie, Mortal Kombat, was light years more fun than Godzilla versus Kong for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually just going to say the same thing. It's this fucking movie was just really fun through the whole time. It did drag a couple times, but overall it was just nonstop.
Yeah,
it really was. And it had its jokes. Thank you, Kano.
Yeah, dude. No, look, seriously. And as you mentioned, Kano basically carrying this fucking movie on his back with Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Like, and Scorpion's only technically in the fucking movie for like 10 minutes total. And so it's like
more like 20.
Okay, fine. So there's the 7 minutes in the beginning of the fucking movie, right? Which they actually leaked before the movie came out. And then the last like 10, 15 minutes at the end of the fucking movie. Sure.
Yeah,
fine.
Exactly.
Fine. And that's the only spoiler thing I'm going to give you guys. So sorry. Anyways, this movie, if you are a fucking Mortal Kombat fan, you are going to have so much damn fun with this movie. The choreography is out of this fucking world. Some of the effects that they very obviously put a lot of their budget into look fascinating. Anything that had to do with Sub-Zero, I was just enthralled by. And I'm not going to mention any specific scenes, but there's some really sick shit. I will mention one, mainly just stuff that's in the trailer. There's a part where Sub-Zero is about to get shot in the face with a fucking shotgun by Jax, and he freezes him on impact before it ever gets too close to him. And it just like little things like that matter so much to me when watching a movie that is just super fucking fantastical. But on top of that, one of my favorite things were like the makeup and costume design. Because
they did a great job on that.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. And I
Surprisingly.
love the new Scorpion costume.
Yeah, kind of a cool combination between like Mortal Kombat 9 and Mortal Kombat 10. Like, you know, it looks so damn good, dude. And just like Sub-Zero's armor, like his like shoulder pods, and like just the way, like the only costume at all that I had any beef with was anything that was on like Cole, which is granted, I'm sure a lot of people can fucking agree that there was some caveats when it came to Cole Young's character, but but like,
who the fuck is Cole?
Right, like, who the hell is Cole? This movie, guys, is just so much damn fun. It's just so much damn fun, dude. There are like a million one things that I would probably say to like let people know like ahead of time to like temper your expectations, dude. Temper your expectations, because like I said before, this is not some golden, like huge, massive, like masterpiece of a plot movie of a fucking story. If you're expecting that, you just need to just tone it the fuck down. Okay, just tone it the fuck down. What this movie is a fan service to anyone that has ever liked Mortal Kombat in any capacity, to be able to come into a movie and just watch a bunch of fucking action figures fight in live action. What more could you possibly want when it comes to the fucking like action figures characters that we've just seen in Mortal Kombat video games? You know what I mean?
You know what I want? I want toy soldiers, now that you said action figures fighting.
Oh, dude, can we get a fucking Toy Soldiers remake? Can we get a Toy Soldiers reboot, dude? I'm saying. Oh, dude, I'm so down. I am so damn down, dude. Anyways, yes, I would have to give Mortal Kombat a clean 7 out of 10, which would put our official good Kraken review here 7 out of 10 for you guys at home, okay? Before we get into spoilers, what I do want to kind of ask you, Devin, was one, who was your favorite character?
You know,
you have to pick
without
one.
Getting in,
you have
without
to pick
getting
one.
in. I can pick one without getting into spoilers. Kung Lao, because I just love him in the video games too.
Oh, good choice.
And
good choice.
The way that his character was portrayed in the movie was very good, very spot on. He's a very confident fighter in the game series. You remember Armageddon when you got to play as him mostly?
Yeah,
dude,
I know.
Very confident in his ability, and it was very well portrayed in the movie. And his skill set and the powers that he has, you get to see it all. And I just like Kung Lao a lot. Yeah. So that's just a personal bias of mine. It used to be Liu Kang used to be my favorite because everybody liked it. And
so you're a cousin hopper, huh? Is that what you're
well, I actually didn't even know that till the movie, to tell you the truth.
Oh shit! Yeah. Well, I think in the games they might not be cousins. Chat, if you guys can check me on that. I'm pretty. They are related, but I don't think they're exactly cousins in the games. But either way though.
Can we talk about one thing real quick?
Yeah.
I love how they did the jokes with Liu Kang and when he does his little leg sweep.
They
like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, they do a little like leg sweep jokey thing that is an ode to the original games. Yeah, I know.
Like,
I'm super
that's
stoked.
all people would do to win matches with him. I love that.
So I think my favorite character would actually go to Sub-Zero in this movie.
Yeah,
because that dude who plays as Bihan is amazing. He played the fuck out of this role, guys. Holy shit, man. And just like the way they made his skin like look pale blue and like and just, oh my god, the entire
like it
way
had that ice effect to him.
Yeah,
I was trying really hard not to pick him or Scorpion because I feel like that's what everybody picked.
Of course.
I'd have to agree with you on that. That's just because I'm a fucking hipster, unfortunately, but you know.
No, I get it. But for the sake of this movie, though, they did Sub-Zero in such a way that I never thought they would be able to give him justice after the
Mhm.
first two movies from way back in the damn day. They knocked it out of the fucking park with Sub-Zero, with Kung Lao. I'd even argue to see that Liu Kang was fucking dope in this too. I know
Oh
some
yeah,
people
he
were
was.
fucking weird
He
about him,
was.
but he was great in this fucking movie.
Yeah, I thought he was great.
With
Um,
that said, I think now we can kind of get into some spoilers here. Chat, if you have not watched Mortal Kombat yet, remember, it's getting a 7 out of 10 for us. It is a damn good movie. We loved it. It was a fucking roller coaster ride of nostalgic emotions. If you are not wanting any spoilers, get the fuck out! Get out of here! Get out of here, boy. Get out of here now.
If you don't like it, you can get the hell out.
If you do not mind spoilers, or you have already watched the movie and you want to join the discussion, you can either just drop a hit in the chat, or you can hit us up on tinyurl.com/GK submissions to be a part of the show as well. We're going to talk into some spoilers here. If you guys are interested, oh, wow, wow, that was fast. We got one, from Orpalma_. So did you guys seriously like Mortal Kombat?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
I did.
Yes. Over and
Yes.
over again. We fucking did. So, Devin, the way that I want to do this is a little bit differently here because we have a little bit extra time to burn through this a little bit, right? So, first things first, let's just take this one moment at a time in this goddamn movie, okay? The opening 7 to 10 minutes of this damn movie, Devin, holy shit, what an opening. To come in with Bihan and Hanzo having their official like rivalry origin story, which kind of wasn't really an origin story because they had obviously passed because of their two clans. But the scene with his wife and kid. And also too, I want to mention, it wasn't enough just for Sub-Zero to freeze his wife and child. Nay, he had to stab them in the fucking chest with an ice sword and then fucking freeze them.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my God.
he did it twice too.
Yeah.
And oh man, and to see the origin of his chain whip to be a garden trowel with a rope, like, come on.
Yeah,
like that was so badass.
Oh, dude, the way they made the kunai look just like so simplistic and just like doing it that way and like because kunais back in those times were used as garden trowels, like you said, and so like having it like look so simplistic and so simple, and just Hanzo picking up the rope. And you could just see the look on his face. You're like, let's fucking go, Devin. Let's fucking go. You know what I mean? Like, I was so fucking hyped, dude. So damn hyped. Did you have anything on like the first, like, I don't know, say 30 minutes of this movie that you wanted to sort of spotlight at all, or?
I feel like, let's see, any spotlight moments. I mean, obviously the very beginning fight scene and the establishment of who Sub-Zero is as a character and Scorpion. I love that. I love how they started the movie off, especially back in time like they did. It looked like it was the feudal era. I don't remember if it actually said so, if not, but it definitely looked reminiscent of that. The other thing is Scorpion coming after Cole and his family. And just when he does that whole like that barrage of like ice missiles and starts taking out just like random people while trying to take them out, it barely shows it, but you just see he just like decimates that whole diner.
Well, and how fucking cool did they make that look? Like the snow was falling, and then out of nowhere it started slowly like lifting up, and just the way they like did his like hand motions with it. Oh my God, Devin!
The special effects were so good.
It was so good.
And to follow that up with the Jax fight,
you
gotta admit, it was pretty good. And I love how with a lot of these locations in it, they made it very reminiscent of some of the video game locations.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, very much so.
That was really cool to see. But yeah, I mean, for the first 30 minutes, obviously, Sub-Zero stole the show.
Oh,
straight up.
Oh, absolutely, man.
This movie was about Scorpion like family redemption,
Mhm.
but the movie was about Sub-Zero.
In so many different ways, man.
Yeah.
So many different ways. And I love too that typically Scorpion is the antagonist in like
Mhm.
Mortal Kombat, like sort of like content. And this time they totally flipped the script on it. They
Mhm.
totally flipped the script. And so like it put us in a position to have to be like very sympathetic to Scorpion rather than being like, yo, he's
Mhm.
just a pretty atypical bad guy, you know?
But they signed on for 4 movies, so that could change.
They
He
have. They
he was
have.
fueled by revenge.
And
So
and
yeah.
want to be mindful here too for anybody who has not played the games and is interested. Bihan, that version of Sub-Zero actually eventually becomes a Noob Saibot. So that guy that has played Bihan in this current movie could be signed on not just to be playing Sub-Zero, but to also be playing Noob Saibot in the fucking future.
Mhm.
That is damn exciting.
There's also a cyborg Sub-Zero too that we could see now.
Well, there's
They've
also
already
Sub-Zero's brother. Sub-Zero's brother
yeah.
does eventually come. He's the one that's supposed to have the scar over his face or whatever. That's a fucking thing too. You know,
Yeah.
there's so much potential that I'm super fucking stoked on. But to
Oh,
kind of
dude, they
move,
can do so much.
I know. To kind of move into the like the kind of like middle act of the movie, Kano is just out of this fucking world, man.
She's a beaut.
Oh my god, I found
Kano
myself
wins.
dying the entire time I was watching this movie.
You're
For the
piece of
first
shit
time.
and you need more.
Oh my god, like his Harry Potter references, his like
Yeah.
he's like put a
No Harry
fucking
Potter shit.
put a fucking shirt on Magic Mike. Like I was fucking lost it. I fucking lost it, dude. It was like Kano was 100% carrying the fuck out of this movie
Where we going,
alongside
David Copperfield?
was 100% carrying this movie alongside Sub-Zero this entire damn movie. I could not fucking believe that they would ever give us a likable Kano, and they fucking nailed it, man. They fucking nailed it.
Yeah,
and then you brought up Kung Lao earlier. I want to talk about Kung Lao's entrance because the fact that they gave him the like almost identical entrance they give him in so many like other like Mortal Kombat games, him just like flying out of the ground like like it's so fucking cool, dude. So damn cool.
Yeah. And just the way that he uses his hat the whole time too.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good. It was so good.
Yep. Yeah, and the best part too that I loved about it was that like for the rest of the movie, this Mortal Kombat film was unabashedly anime. Unabashedly anime. And in all the best ways that I would have ever wanted it to be. Okay.
It is by far one of the better video game movies we've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Straight up. And let's talk about Cabal. They did such a good job on Cabal.
Thank you. I was just about to hit you with that. So Cabal was not in the trailers. Cabal was not in the fucking trailers whatsoever. So having him just shadow dropped out of fucking nowhere. Here's actually one of my caveats when it comes to this movie though, is actually Cabal's voice. I fucking could not stand his stupid New York bullshit accent that he was supposed to be having underneath that fucking like iron lung thing. But he looked spot the fuck on, Devin. Mm-hmm. His little like purple moving fast effect that he was doing all over the place, the costume, the swords that he had, like all of it was fucking beautiful. And then it got to the part where he says, look, he's gonna get his soul sucked. I love when they get their soul sucked. I had to take a second. Devin. I cracked the fuck. I was like, are they even meaning this to be funny? Is this supposed to be a funny part right now? I don't know, but I'm laughing. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
On that whole part, I am still I'm upset that Kung Lao died so soon in the series.
I know. Well, hey, in the games though, he comes back as like a god at some point, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
He is a god in the games.
They could be taking that route actually, because they were talking about how powerful he is, and I mean he proved it the way that he took out the siren. Super fast.
Namara or whatever her name was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I want Kung Lao to come back too because Max Hong slayed. He made such a good
perfect.
Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna take the Armageddon approach for the next movies now, because the tournament hasn't even happened yet.
Mike says her name's Natara. Natara. Yeah. Natara. Yep. Yeah. They haven't even started the tournament yet. Like, this entire movie was a prequel to the actual Mortal Kombat tournament that they're supposedly going to be doing, hopefully, in this next movie. Dude. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And, they also barely touched the surface on who Shang Tsung is and what he can really do. Obviously, there's going to be a fight between him and Raiden. There's no way there's not going to be. They also have Shao Kahn they have to, introduce.
Yeah.
Look out, Goro super fast. I was actually not expecting Goro to just be taken out, because Goro is kind of like Scorpion and Sub-Zero. He's an iconic figure.
Iconic name in Mortal Kombat, yeah.
But there are so many others of his race as well.
Yeah. Yeah, there's She-Ra or whatever her name is. Like, she's another iconic one. I was hoping to maybe get like Cyrax in the next movie, or at least like Smoke or something.
I'm stoked for Noob Saibot because I like Noob Saibot a lot.
Oh, dude, Noob Saibot's gonna be so fucking sick. Ermac, I want Ermac in this fucking bitch, dude. Ermac's gonna be dope. Give us a good Ermac origin story. You know what I mean? Because Ermac starts as a ninja, and then he moves into being who he is in the games now. I am so down. Give us that shit. Gucci Fuba, yes, you have permission to post a TikTok of our channel. You are absolutely welcome to. Mike in the chat says, I'll be honest on this one. I like the guy who played Liu Kang in the first movie more than this new guy. That is totally fair. In some ways, the original Liu Kang did play a better Liu Kang, but I think they were just such different Liu Kangs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I like this Liu Kang because he's younger. So, he can learn a lot, and he can actually flesh out. He might end up being one of the most important characters in the whole series. Especially he's going to be going after Shang Tsung for revenge now. There's no way he's not going to. They dropped so many hints on it, just about how he was talking about how if they were to die, they were supposed to die together in battle and all that. And he was super torn up over it.
Yeah. So yeah, dude. Yeah. I am just so stoked. So fucking stoked on that. To kind of, because we only got 15 more minutes here, okay? To tie this off, the last little bits of the things that we loved about this movie, can we just jump to the best part of this fucking movie, Devin? Okay. The look, let me set this guy up for you guys. Okay. So yeah, I know, right? so Cole Young and Sub-Zero are fighting, and Sub-Zero's got Cole Young on his fucking knees, ready to just wipe his shit out. He grabs the blade of Hanzo out of Cole Young's hand. It is on fire, and he says, "The blade of Hanzo," all fucking cool, right? You know what I mean? And as Sub-Zero comes down for that fucking final downstroke on Cole Young's fucking face, we get chink through the bicep of Sub-Zero as he drops the knife, and it's like all fucking crazy and we get the historical Devin, give it to us.
Get over here!
Yes! Holy shit! I felt every inch of my body just sweat immediately, simultaneously. Every every little piece of just nostalgia and happiness and just ethereal feeling that I've ever had in my life rolled up into this moment. And I've had a fucking child, Devin. I watched my child be born, and this gave me just as much feeling as my child being born. Holy shit! Holy shit, Devin!
Yeah, it was tight.
Oh, it was so tight. It was so tight, dude. It was extra tight. It was extra tight.
The way it went from there too, just showing them using all of their abilities, the way that he got tossed, came back, brought Sub-Zero back to him, and then tossed him back into his sword that was laying in the ground and sliced Sub-Zero, and then as he flicked his
flung it back to his hand,
got his sword to come back to him. It was so cool.
Oh my god. Cool. I cannot even like fathom the level of hype I had for this movie. It's like every hype ass moment I've ever had watching a Fast and the Furious movie packed into this last like 15 minutes of this goddamn fucking movie. Devin, oh my god, I was losing my shit.
Going further into this, can we talk about how cheesy it was with Cole just punching the ice? Just like, I understand that it's his family and he's trying to free them. Come on, like the whole time, Scorpion could have done what he was doing. Like Cole could have been fighting Sub-Zero, and Scorpion just could have been like, "Oh yeah, fire."
Well, and I love too that like in the midst of the fighting, right? There's a part where Scorpion actually gets frozen from like up to his like mid torso, and to get out of it, he takes a fireball, right? He takes a fireball, throws it on the ground, and melts all the ice off of him. And my first thought is, why is he the one not trying to free Cole's family right here? Now, granted, I get, it's a revenge thing. He's not here for fucking Cole's, offspring or whatever.
Although he does want to protect his lineage and his bloodline.
Yes.
And that is Cole and Cole's family. So Cole's daughter is the lineage of their bloodline.
Yes.
So that is what's most important to Scorpion.
Right, which is why it was a little bit weird that he didn't just go out of his way to maybe, I don't know, melt them out of the fucking ice real fast. And then it's a fighting Sub-Zero. They could have like tagged out or something like that. That's a whole ass mechanic in some of the fucking Mortal Kombat games. You could have tagged him in, hit that back B button twice, flip out, he flips back in, it would have been great. It would have been great to fucking have that. Instead, we got Cole go, ugh, and then you just
it's the greatest part of Sub-Zero.
Also too, actually, something I want to mention here, because I do have some caveats to this movie. I don't want listeners to think that like this movie was some fucking grand masterpiece to me. One of my problems that I had with this movie was, why did Cole get his arcana and his armor, right, his body armor, with the two tonfas, okay? And in the scene where he's fighting Goro, his armor starts to glow anytime that he's impacted with the hit, right?
Yeah.
For the rest of the movie, it never does it again.
You want to know why? Because that armor, not only is it his physical armor, it's his plot armor.
Thank you, Devin. It is a bit, yeah, he can't.
How nothing can cut through it, and how nothing could hurt him at all. It is legit just plot armor.
They gave us literal plot armor to put on the main character in this movie that nobody actually wanted. Nobody actually wanted this character. Nobody asked for this fucking character.
And the Mortal Kombat symbol on his right chest, if you look in the weave.
My God, dude, I know. I couldn't fucking believe it.
His name is Cole.
His name is Cole Young. Cole Young. I could not believe that shit, man. Yeah. Now here's the deal though. There's some cool shit that they could do with him in the future, because there's always the chance that they could just make him the next Scorpion,
which I think is going to be very likely. I will say those tonfas are fucking deadly. He's straight up gutted.
Yeah,
Goro.
Dude. Oh my God, it stabbed him right in the fucking face, man.
And he stabbed Sub-Zero right in the sternum, and then went up like 6 inches and then tossed him. And then getting to the ending of that battle, let's talk about Scorpion, man. The fires of hell. Come on, like he
taking
just
off the mask,
did you
taking
see
off
the
the
way that
mask.
his face degraded
I
as
know, it was so fucking
and,
cool,
like,
dude.
the fact they did on Sub-Zero? And then you want to know what my biggest disappointment with the movie is?
Hit me, okay.
Why didn't Cole just say finish him?
Of all the times they drop random fucking fatality and Kano wins and just random video game fucking quotes, the one time it actually made fucking sense, they didn't do it.
It didn't say finish him. Why?
Like, that was the only one they didn't fucking do. I was so disappointed, dude.
They fucked up. They were probably, there was a writer probably sitting in the room and he's like, is this going to be too much cheese or not enough cheese? And then he went with not enough cheese.
It's just like because my biggest issue that I had with this movie really was just like they committed in so many different ways, and then they like in other ways they just didn't commit at all. Like there was so many things that they should have just been like, all right, we're all in this direction. In a lot of ways they fucking did, like the CG, the choreography and everything, making everything look really really cool. And then for the most part, a lot of the cheesy stuff they just leaned right into it. But some of the stuff that they should have leaned into more, like I don't know, maybe the gory stuff, that a lot of us heard was going to be in this fucking movie. Stuff like, I don't know, a little less fucking plot line when it came to this fucking Cole guy. We don't care that goddamn much, you know what I mean? And even then, it's either they should have just given us a bunch of Cole shit or not any Cole shit at all, So there's just a lot of stuff that that I felt was just like overabundant or just not done enough, and that was a prime example. I want to talk about real quick, Shang Tsung in this movie. I like him more than the original one for very very different reasons that I think a lot of other people will. I like him because he fits Raiden really well. You know what I mean? Like he fits being Raiden's rival so well. Okay? And I am 100% down to see this Raiden that we got fighting off against the Shang Tsung that we have now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm really interested to see like where they go. Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Shang Tsung kill Raiden eventually?
At some point, yes, and then he's like reborn, I believe. Actually, Mike Moonpaw in the chat, he should actually know this because I think it's during that early like Mortal Kombat like run around like Armageddon time. Mike, if you remember if Raiden gets killed at all, let us know. Well, I'm pretty sure Raiden gets killed and then he comes back reincarnated as like a mortal for a little while.
Yeah, the casting that they did though is just fucking spot on. Like I actually like the guy playing Raiden. He did a good job. I like how he's the protector, but he wasn't afraid to just be like, "You're a fucking failure."
Dude. He was such a dick. He was such a dick, and I loved it. It was such a perfect dick version of Raiden that I was not prepared for.
Fuck Highlander Raiden.
Oh yeah. I fucking hated him so much. I fucking hated him. Oh my god, I'd never want him to be anywhere near another combat movie ever again. So Mike says Armageddon Shang kills Raiden and takes his soul. There you go.
That's
so in Armageddon, yep.
Games. I played 9 and 10. I played like Mortal Kombat 2 a shit ton. I know I've played some others, but not like I played. I liked Armageddon because it was like an adventure game. It had the one fighting, but the story was an adventure game. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, with that said, Devin, do you have any closing thoughts for us, man?
Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart again. That's gonna be the running theme now.
That's okay. That's okay. I will kick you off then.
Johnny Cage, dude.
Oh yeah. The Johnny Cage tease.
Yep. So obviously the next movie is going to start with Johnny Cage. So I'm really excited to see what they do. And yeah, I need more Mortal Kombat in my life. I need more good video game movies. Where's my BioShock movie? Where's my Halo series? Where's my Gears of War movie? Come on.
We're getting Uncharted soon. We're getting Uncharted soon. I'm stoked for that. Was that
The Last of Us HBO series as well?
Did you see that they casted their directors for it today?
Oh no.
Yeah. They found their official directors for the HBO version of the Last of Us TV show. It is going to be so dope. I am super stoked about it. If you did you find it just now? Did you find it just now?
They got the Chernobyl creator Craig Mazin, and Neil Druckmann, the original creator of the video game series, is also directing.
Yes. They have that land. I believe they also have someone else that got added too, though.
Ali Abbasi and Jasmila
Jabanik Ali
Yeah.
Abbasi. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Neil Druckmann, and what's his face he said earlier?
Mazin.
Yeah, are both helming the writing as well too. So it's gonna, oh dude, that show has so
Pretty good. Pedro Pascal is playing Joel.
there's so much good video game like entertainment content that we're going to be getting, dude. I'm like super hyped about it. With that said, everyone at home, please watch this damn movie. Watch this fucking movie. If you like Mortal Kombat, if you like action films, if you like fighting in a fucking movie, if you just like having a corny good time, some slapstick stupidness, this movie is absolutely something that you should fucking watch the hell out of this damn movie. And I don't think we can really like reiterate that enough. You know what I mean?
Not at all. It's literally, in recent memory, it's the best video game movie.
100%. 100%. And we will say that until the end of time, because this was the Good Kraken Podcast, a show for nerdy, marginalized peoples, giving you the video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you wanted to hear, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 1 p.m. right here on twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow. If you enjoyed the show, you can support us by subscribing below, going to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in the About section of our Twitch channel and clicking that bell and big red beautiful button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there. And until next time, my friends,